Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. I'm coming to you again with another video about my ongoing bag switch drama. Apparently it's still not over and I'm actually very amused. I will link all the other past videos in the description box, but here is the bag as it stands now. It's a bit of a mess. I have actually been out for errands, so I have additional stuff in here that I do have to put away. These are my maintenance medication and some ibuprofen that my doctor allowed me to take as needed. So this bag is quilted and puffy. I have an unboxing video of this bag on my channel and I will link it down below. For the most part, if I don't have any errands and so I don't have to shove additional things in here, this bag is okay. However, I am quite annoyed with how the bag sags at the bottom because this is all cloth and padding. The entire bag is all cloth and padding. There is nothing that gives its structure except whatever is in the bag. And if what's in the bag is, a hot mess, the bag gets to be not as nicely shaped as it should be. I have no problems with the four side pockets. They're all functioning as they should, and they look okay from the external view. But this main compartment is a pain to deal with on very busy days. Clearly, it needs some organization, but I have to make sure that I do not encroach on the space already being used up by the side pockets. The side pockets are not gusseted, so the inner panel kind of pushes back on the main compartment. So the main compartment actually occupies only from here to here. And that's why the stuff in the main compartment have to be organized or corralled into that space only, which is narrower than it looks. So I decided to make a bag shaper as the first step. The bag shaper will become the shell of the bag organizer eventually as well. I will be using once again the needlepoint canvas that I used before, which I still have leftovers of. I have them in two different grid sizes, but I used the larger grid version because my old bag organizer for my Kipling tote uh, used the one with the larger grid, and I want to just take this old one apart and then recut as needed and then reassemble the pieces for the pink bag. So that's what I did. I had to cut off that top part with the colored yarn because it would be too time consuming to unravel that. And I ended up removing just one line of the grid, so that's okay. Not a big difference. And then I went to the bathroom and cleaned all of the panels with soap and water and a brush. These are very dusty, you guys. I've been using the old Kipling bag very heavily every day for over a year, I think. And then uh, it was in storage for another few months, so it was super dusty. But now everything is clean and I just need to lay them out to air dry. I did not even bother drying them by hand, like with a towel. I just left them overnight on a flat surface, and by the next morning, they were good to go. And here they are. Some of the panels were still a little bent, but I know I can train them to bend or curve however which way I want. So the next step is to take measurements of the inside of the bag. So of course I had to take out everything that's inside the main compartment of the bag and also the side pockets. But I also placed my laptop inside so that when I take the measurements, I will not use up the space that should be for the laptop. Okay, so remember the plan is to make the bag shaper only as wide as the laptop so that it will not occupy the space that is already being occupied or that's meant to be occupied by the side pockets, like I explained earlier. I did not have to measure the height of what the organizer should be because I will just go by the existing height of the panels that I have taken apart from the old organizer. And then to make the base of the bag shaper, I just measured and cut and then snipped off the two front corners. The laptop compartment will be here. The side with the curved corners will be facing the front side of the bag. I hope I'm making sense. And then I just have to cut the panels that will go around the base. But before I cut that to the final size, I decided to actually fit the base into the bag and see if it is the right size. Turns out I needed to cut more, so it's a good thing that I did this step. Okay, now it's time to stitch. I'm going to use this nylon twine, the same one that I used for all of the other bag organizers that I have made before. This is also the same twine that I used to bind notebooks. This is very strong. I haven't seen it break on me ever, no matter what I was stitching. Okay, so now this panel with the curved edges is stitched onto the base. I can cut off the excess and then stitch the back panel, which will be straight. And finally, here is the finished bag shaper, which, like I explained, does not go all the way to the width of the bag because I need to have an allowance for all of the stuff that I need to carry inside the side pockets. As you can see, I have a ton. And then after placing all of my stuff in here as best as I can say that this bag shaper will do. It is a good start. The bottom of the bag is now straight, there is no more sagging, and I can still easily access the side pockets without everything fighting for space. Inside the bag shaper, things are still a mess. I know I need to add compartments in here, but I'm not sure yet how to configure them. But for now, this is a good start. Okay, I had no idea this bag switch drama will go on as long as it has already had. But I hope this series is giving you some helpful ideas. Thanks for watching. Bye.